everything goes dark, and you die.
Alright. Chapter 2, The Nightmare.
You're on a path in the woods.
It's a time loop.
And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her.
I died. What am I doing
I can
here?
assure you that you're not dead. And to answer your second question, you're here to slay the princess. I literally told you that a second ago. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Shh. What if he hears us?
What's another
That's
voice?
a very good question, little voice. What if he does hear you? Shit. I think you'll find yourselves very hard-pressed to keep any secrets from me. Not that it matters right now, because like I said, this is the first time we've met. Still, I'd rather not get off on the wrong foot. We've a world to save, after all.
Let's assume I'm telling the truth, and all of this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions,
That's
but
true.
Fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me. We couldn't trust
Maybe.
either of you, and as far as I'm concerned, we still can't.
Exactly, voice of the paranoid.
All we did was lock her away. And how'd that work out for you? No comment.
Hmm.
Well then, congratulations. You've been given another chance to actually do this right. And your solution is to send us back in there. Do you want us to slay the princess, or do you want the princess to slay us?
Also a good question.
Obviously, I want you to slay her. One of you poses a threat to the world, and the other doesn't. Anyways, I believe your other question was something along the lines of, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any
Oh
consequences.
god.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We were killed by the princess, and now everyone's right back where they started. Sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Speak for yourself. From my perspective, there were plenty of consequences. I'm never going to forget the way she just made us stop working. And that's only scratching the surface. If what you said is true, it begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or have you found yourself in another world altogether?
Yeah, that's also
If it's the latter,
a good point.
what do you think happened after you died? Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would? If she brought an end to everything and everyone, how are we supposed to stop her? What do you want from us?
Good questions, voice of
want
paranoid.
you to succeed. You'll find a way. You're the only one who can.
I guess we're going to trust him then, because the princess did seem evil. So I guess we are going to kill her to save the world, because she is going to get out and probably destroy
warning.
everything then.
A pristine blade
Why
stands
isn't this the
between
same?
you and the open, inviting basement doorway.
You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall.
You're right. I was so stuck on the eyes watching us that I didn't even notice it there. What are you two talking about? There isn't a mirror. There's a
What?
table, the blade sitting on the floor, and the open doorway leading to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
What? We're going to then approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the empty basement door frame. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny.
Wipe the mirror clean?
You reach
What?
forward and rub your hand against
What?
the cabin wall.
What?
I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. Did he make it go away? Clearly there was something
Are
in
we
there
a
worth
monster?
investigating if he wants it hidden so bad.
Let you see our arm? What? I guess we should take the blade. But it's different, it's not the same world. Maybe this princess is nicer? Are these eyes looking at us? Okay, we'll take the blade.
You reach down and pick the blade up off the floor. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
I guess we'll do what he says.
Good. Steel can't lie to us.
What the fuck?
That'd be enough, though. Couldn't you have given us something else? Something, I don't know, better than a knife? Could we have a bomb? The blade is the only thing you need to finish your task. You're more than capable of pulling this off, so long as you don't lose faith in yourself. Those are the words of someone who knows he's sending us to our death.
Enter the basement with the knife, I guess.
You cross over the threshold and onto a series of isolated steps, suspended in darkness. More eyes, too. You never mention the eyes.
Yeah.
The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
What? She remembers?
Okay, we need a game plan. Last time we were here, just being close to her was enough to kill us.
I get. We'll just do what the narrator says right now. Let's trust him then. Fuck it. If he seems to be right so far, or not, at least not wrong, except for the mirror thing.
Finally, a voice of reason. The rest of you should take notes. You know why I'm being a pessimist. I'm just asking questions. You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks suspended in nothingness. A smattering of cobblestones visible against the inky black of the basement mark where the floor should be, forming vague pathways. At what seems to be the end of the room, they diverge in opposite directions, left and right. She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed. Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is? No, I'm not. We're going to die down here. I don't want to die
We'll just
again.
reset again
Please
from our
stop
perspective.
saying that. You're only going to make things worse. Just pick a direction and start moving.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter. Because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
Turn left.
You turn to the left. A faintly outlined path lies before you.
There you are. I told you I was going to find you.
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go numb.
What?
Your arms quickly follow. This is it, isn't it?
And you brought a little knife with you. Cute.
There has to be a way out of this. Think! What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
Huh?
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Your vision cuts out as your blood begins to coagulate. It's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open. What are you doing? I'm working. Do you want this body to function?
Ooh.
Or do you want... Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it again. Are you sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want? Or do you want to interrupt me some more? You have seconds left. Yes, I'm sure. Heart, lungs,
Okay, the voice of paranoia, I can bring us back to life. Interesting.
heart.
Maybe we
Again,
are special.
Your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you? Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
She isn't attacking us. Why? The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission. Your weapon is still in your hands. Strike at her and end this before it's too late.
Okay, slay the freaking. Slay the princess.
Your will concentrates into a single fine point, and you strike out against the princess, ignoring the constant reminders of your breaking body. She doesn't even move as the blade sinks into her.
Come on, narrator!
We did it. We actually did it.
You actually went for it! Oh, you're going to regret this? I could be so much more terrible for you than I am now.
Liver. Can she? Nerves. We've already seen how she can change. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
You're not getting those stairs back. I'll see you when you finally decide to die.
She falls to the ground, unmoving.
Stuck in a dream without a star to be seen.
Oh. I can stop now, can't I?
No, just keep going.
I can. Finally. And now that she's gone, you can let us out of here. Right? But she was the one who controlled this place, wasn't she? And now she's dead. I don't like to think what that means for us. It means that you're stuck here. Forever. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no.
Did we save the world?
hate this.
Question mark?
Time passes. Forever's gonna end. Eventually, right? No, it won't. That's the whole point of forever. It doesn't end. I feel sick. It doesn't have to be forever, though. Does it? What do you mean? We still have a way out, clutched in our hands. Are you suggesting we kill ourselves? Won't we be dead? I guess that hasn't stopped us before.
Yeah.
That's a terrible idea. You've already saved the entire world from ruin. Why would you want to die?
Because the alternative is eternal imprisonment?
Because right now, you don't want us to do that. You're right. I don't. But if we've already saved the world, then why does it matter if we die? Why do you care?
If we die, the world resets before the princess was killed. So he wants us to kill the princess and then keep that a reality by staying alive forever.
I just do. I value life. Every life.
Every life, not the princess's life.
Especially yours. Why? What do you mean, why? I think it's perfectly reasonable to value life.
But you do have a reason, I hope, for you.
Exactly. I don't have to answer that.
You kind of do. It's not like it matters if I die, I'll just come back again. But I've got the best company I could ask for. You guys, what more do I need? Am I not a creature of biology? Won't I starve or die of dehydration before forever happens? But the princess didn't die either. The biology question.
Grim thought, innit? But I suppose you're right. You are a creature of biology. Something will happen to you before forever comes along. We don't have to starve to death. You have our way out. Use it.
What's the difference between starving to death in a little bit and killing ourselves now? If I die, I'll just come back again.
Yes, the whole looping thing. How unfortunate. You were only supposed to be here once. I don't like the way you said that. You knew this was a possibility, didn't you? Of course I did. Though I'd rather hoped I was the first one. That explains a lot, though. Oh, you bastard. How much are you not telling us? Plenty. But it's all in your best interest. And the world's. And mine. She's dead and we're stuck in a hell void forever. How could telling us your secrets possibly hurt anyone? It just can. Look, this world is saved, but if you start over, for all you know, you're just putting another world in danger. You barely managed to land the killing blow here. What if you don't manage it next time? I've already said too much, really. You won't get another word out of me on the subject.
Can you tell me your secrets now?
No.
Ah. How about now? Is it secret time?
Still no.
I'm going to wear you down eventually. You might as well spill those sweet, sweet secrets now. Then we'll have something else to talk about.
You're not going to wear me down. Oh, we should ask him one more time. He's on the cusp of sharing his secrets.
Right.
I can feel it.
Thank you, hero.
I'm not. Either way, at least needling him is something to do.
Yeah. Secrets?
The narrator ignores you. You can't just describe yourself ignoring us. I can.
Secrets?
The narrator continues to ignore you.
I can do this for so long. Okay, so I've made a decision. I think that we... No, everyone is in a time loop. Everyone keeps remembering. But maybe I need to work together with the princess against the narrator. Let's wait.
More time passes. You're still here.
We'll wait.
More time passes. You're still here.
Oh, okay, we're going to do this
More time passes.
for like 10 minutes.
You're...
Alright, I'll take the blade.
You remove the blade from the princess's body. What exactly are you planning on doing with it?
Wait.
More time.
I guess slay ourselves. Yeah.
I don't like this, but I suppose there's not much I can do to stop you, is there? You raise the blade to your neck and slit your carotid artery.
Look at her hand.
Here we go.
Here we go.
You'd better get this right next time, do you hear me? Don't blow it. Everything goes dark.
But we did what you said. Chapter 3, the Wraith.
You're on a path in the wood. Shit.
Wow.
This really doesn't end, does it? It doesn't matter if we kill her, it doesn't matter if she kills us, it just goes on and on and on.
Seems like
and
it.
On and on. Yes, so it does.
Voice of the Cold.
No, there has to be a way out of here. There just has to be. What if we do what she asked us to last time? What if we just let her leave? Okay, so you've already been here. More than once, even. Great. So you probably already know all about her and all about the threat she poses to the world. Then let me remind you how catastrophic it would be if you helped her leave in any way. I haven't met you, but you've clearly met me. It sounds to me like you're hopping between parallel realities, in which case the me you just met here is the same collection of experiences as the me you met at all of those other beginnings, but their continuity breaks the moment you say or do anything, in effect making them all separate. So, yes, I'm the same me, but ever since the moment we started talking, I'm different. I'm not sure how we're supposed to kill him ourselves, but he's asking for it. Maybe there's some way she can take care of him.
Yeah.
They've clearly all been through some harrowing experiences. Don't let their baggage influence your decisions. You have the ability to see things clearly. I suggest you use it.
We've killed her and been killed by her, and neither of those things have gone well for us. If we're going to fall through this loop forever, eventually we're going to let her out. We might as well do it now.
You're making a dizzying amount of assumptions. Your perceived reality looping twice before does not mean it will continue to do so forever. Those little voices have already drawn attention to the fact that even the path is different. The world itself is at a tipping point. Know that there is always a choice. Even if you were stuck in an infinite loop, there's no reason to assume that the mere nature of the infinite would force you to make any specific choice. You do have free will,
Good point.
as much as things would be easier if you didn't. And you can just keep making the correct choice forever, never deviating.
That would be eternal hell, though. Then, if there are parallel, if it's a time loop, time would never move forward, which is bad for the entire world. But if it's parallel worlds, then we are saving each and every world we kill the princess in.
Everyone is manipulating us.
But that's true.
We're starting to see the threads now. We just have to avoid getting tangled up in them.
Oh yeah, what happens if we don't go to the cabin? That's an option.
Then she finds a way out on her own. So, standing around out here is the same as us letting her out. If you already managed to end her in some other world, the only reason you'd be here is that you somehow managed to do it wrong.
We'll leave.
I'm begging you, don't do this. You're going to damn everything to oblivion. You have to do something. You can't just walk away.
I can't trust you, man.
Walking away despite your protestations. There's got to be a crack in this world somewhere. If he's looking in at us, there has to be a way out.
The voice of paranoia is the best.
Ugh, fine. You walk down the path away from the cabin. Hope for all our sakes that you change your mind before it's too late.
Wait, something isn't right. Can you still hear me? Everything is getting fuzzy. What's going on? Where are we? I don't know. But it feels like home. It's finally happened, hasn't it? We finally cracked.
The world around you is unwound. The narrator isn't even narrating anymore. It's physical matter replaced by textured nothingness. It is quiet. There is a distant rumbling, a sound of many sounds. Undulations pulse louder as something other comes close. Feelers probe across the fabric of reality. Extremities find your consciousness and wrap themselves around it. You are no longer alone. Resistance. Fingers drag claws across the glass surface of your soul. Frustration. This vessel is full of you. I need something empty I can crawl inside of. I need something shaped like me. Embrace the thoughts constricting you. This is a nightmare. Wake up. It's not. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess. Return to her destined path or face the consequences.
You're on a path in the woods.
The real
And at
Sailor
the
Princess
end of that
starts here.
path,
You'll know when you see it.